Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm just Peachy, and how are you today? So, I really love crafts and I love making things, and today I'd really like to show you how I made this peach bowl. So, this is made from Das air dry clay, and I'm going to show you the full process in two parts. So, this video is split into two halves. So the first one is going to be showing you all how to sculpt the bowl, and then you're going to need to leave it to dry, which is probably going to take a couple of days. So I'd probably just leave it somewhere just to dry out. And then move on to video number two, which will show you how to finish the bowl. So sanding it, and painting it, and then applying a varnish. So this is um, obviously part one, and this is the Das air dry clay that I'll be using, and I absolutely love this clay. So it comes out the pack beautifully. Sometimes it's a little bit wetter than other times, I've noticed. So I just use a little bit of corn flour like I'm dusting down now, and that will just prevent everything sticking. So I put a little bit on my hands and a little bit on the bowl that I'm going to be laying the clay on to dry. So for this, you don't really need many tools. You need something to roll out with, a rolling pin, if you've got one, or a bottle or something like that. And clay, and everything else you can kind of um, put together as you go along. You know what I mean? You can sort of like grab a knife to cut your clay and things like that. You don't really need anything special. Just clay, water, something to roll out, something to leave it to dry on. And as you can see here, I'm just rolling it out. I've not even needed it. When I'm doing a big one like this, I don't think it really needs it. Sometimes the clay just comes out really beautiful out the pack. Other clays will always need them, but this one's really nice. So anyway, so this is me just obviously smoothing any little dings as I go, and rolling the clay out. And I hope today from this video it'll give you some ideas. You don't have to do exactly what I do, and I get things wrong too. I'm learning as I go. I'm pretty new to clay, in comparison to a lot of people. It's quite a new medium for me to use, but I really do love it. It's quite similar to icing that I used to like with when I did cakes and things like that. Um, and then the bit that I really liked with cakes is making things. I just didn't really like it when they were destroyed afterwards. But this obviously is going to show you how to make a peach shaped bowl. I thought it was quite apt, being as my name's just Peachy. So, and but you can do these bowls any shape you want. It doesn't have to be a fruit shape, even just a regular circle. Get a plate out, lay it on top of your clay, measure it out, and there you go. Use that to cut around to get the nice circle shape. Obviously, if you're doing something like this, you can have it any shape you like, and it doesn't need to be perfect. Because at the end of the day, this is a project that hopefully you're going to just enjoy doing, not just to make something at the end of it, but actually just enjoy the process. It's really relaxing. It's really fun. I really enjoy making things out of clay. And here you can see, obviously, I'm rolling the clay out, and I'm using a couple of dowels that I've got from cakes. Most of my things are from when I did cakes. And I use those just to get the thickness of the clay that I want and make sure it's even. As you can see, I do tend to pick up the clay very similar to how I used to when I did icing. So a lot of the techniques I use is from that. So I'm not perfect at this, but I'm learning, and I hope you'll learn with me, and I hope you'll um, create some beautiful projects and show me. I would really love to see them. I'm going to work out how to add an email address to my contact information on here so that people can send me things as well, like to show me what they've made, because I'm really interested. I love craft projects, not just my own, but I love to see what other people make. And hopefully I'll give you a little bit of inspiration through this video. Maybe if you like the way I've done this video and the next one, part 2, you'll consider subscribing to the channel, and then you're going to get, hopefully, if you tick the notification bell, you'll get notified when I upload more content just like this. So I plan on doing a bit more. Some of you know I've got to move soon, so I'm going to try and do as much of this before I move and before I've got to pack absolutely everything away. I'm going to try and get some clay things made, and also I want to make some new things for when I move, some new items for my new home, wherever it might be, and whatever it might be. As you can see here, I've just decided to take my rings off because I keep marking the clay with the rings. And I do keep doing it with the bracelets as well. You'll see I have to keep smoothing that out. I should just take them off, but there's a few in it, just it's time consuming, and I'm lazy, so I just leave them on and then have to fix all the mistakes afterwards. So here I'm just using the tool here just to smooth the clay and make sure we've got no bumps that I don't want in it. And sometimes you want little bumps and things in it. You don't always want it smooth. I'm going to be doing some really interesting videos on how to create some texture in your clay. I've got a load of tools that I found in my cake decorating supplies that it's just given me so much like inspiration for things I want to make with clay. So I've got lots and lots of ideas coming. So I hope you're going to bear with me the next few weeks and probably a couple of months just while I get moved and things. I don't even know where we're moving yet. But once I'm moved, then I will produce content on a much more regular basis. I want to at least be putting a couple of videos out a week going forward. So I'm going to try to do 2 to 3 videos this week, and hopefully then another couple of videos next week. We'll see how we go. So let's see how this goes and see if this one will upload successfully, because I've had to take all of this video apart and restart because my editor was not, my video editing software was not playing fair. So it was being a bit of a monkey. So here I've just put a bit of cling film on a metal dish that I've already got, like a side dish. So I put a bit of cling film on it, and then I've just dusted it with corn flour because it just helps the clay move about a little bit. It won't stick to the cling film, and you can then adjust your piece as you go in. And you'll see I will turn the clay over and make sure that the back looks okay as well. And make sure that's as smooth as I can get it. The better you can get your clay to be at this point, like the smoother you can get it, the less work you're going to have to do when it comes to sanding. So, and I mean, you don't even have to sand your pieces. I sand them because I like the feeling when they're really nice and smooth, and that's how I like my work to be. But there's some work that you want to be rough and textured, but for these I really want them to feel smooth. I want you to want to touch them and to feel the bowls because they're really nice. So here I've laid the clay on the bowl, and now I'm just going to get a sharp blade, and you don't have to have a sharp one, even like a little butter knife will do, a toothpick, anything that you've got to cut the shapes out. So here we go. Look, a lot of what I do I don't realise is not actually in the camera. So I am getting better at filming, but this is my first one, and I was just like, I had 2 cameras on, and one of them just filmed out of focus the entire time. So, which is really frustrating. So that I've only ended up with one lot of footage, and I was going to have like two lots to show you like close up what I was doing. But that footage is not very good, so you've only got this one. I'm sorry. I will get better at it. I'm learning. So, here we've got, look, I'm just cutting out a shape that I think is a bit like a peach. So this is me doing what I think, but you can do whatever shape you like. You know, you don't have to do it this shape. You can do a banana even, you know, whatever you like. Or don't have to be fruit, just a nice shaped bowl. And I'm just going to show you how I attach some leaves soon. And all you really need to make some things out of clay is just a pack of clay and a bit of water, a bit of corn flour, you know, and that's it. Away you go. You can be making things. So I have done a basics video on here, so you can see some basic tools that I use. Some of them are from cake decorating, some are from what I've just got at home, but I'm going to be showing you lots more tools in upcoming videos because the amount of things I found that I forgot that I had with cake decorating supplies. I will show you. I'm going to do a video on actually the amount of things I've got, but yeah. So I've been going up to the loft to pack things, and that's where I keep all the cake decorating things because I haven't done it for a long time. So it's all up there, and I've just forgot everything that I have. So anyway, here you can see I am smoothing round the edge and making this shape that I want. And all I'm doing is using my finger and a little bit of water or even just the corn flour just to shape around that edge and smooth it. Obviously, off camera right now, I'm doing some cutting and then I'm going to realise that it's off camera at some point. and yeah, so this is me learning how to film a craft video. I hope you're enjoying it. I've decided not to speed any of the footage up on purpose because I want you to see the full process. And sometimes I find when I watch some craft videos, I love watching what other people create, but sometimes they cut out some bits and I think, oh, what did you do then? So how did it get to that bit? You know, and oh, now you've gone from a wet piece of clay to something that's painted. How did that happen? You know, and um, sometimes I just think I wish they'd show the whole video. And also, um, if you want to speed the video, you've got that option. There is a little toggle. You can speed the video up yourself and watch it a bit faster if you want. You don't have to watch it at the speed that I filmed it at, or uploaded it at. You can speed it up if you want to. So the option's there for you to do it. I thought I would just do the full videos. So let me know what you think. If you think I should be speeding it up and cutting a lot of bits out, then let me know and I will start doing that. But I wanted to do them to be quite real videos of how these projects have come to be, not just like, you know, and also when I get in my new house, I'm going to be doing obviously some things to that because it'll want things doing. So I'm going to be showing various different decorating things like that I'll be doing. And I want to show the whole thing, not just, oh, look, here's a blank wall and now there's a full mural on it. You know, I want to show how it came to be. So anyway, all that being said, I hope you are enjoying the video. I'm going to stop talking now and I'm going to go and record the voiceover for part 2. So I hope when you've watched this, you'll feel that you want to watch the rest of the process of finishing, painting, and exactly how I made it look as beautiful as it turned out. I think it looks beautiful. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I hope people enjoy what I've done here. I've spent a lot of time on this video, so I just really, really hope you enjoy it. And please take some inspiration away from it and go and create something beautiful today. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.